Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on 28 Weeks Later. Now, this is a sequel to 28 Days Later, which is one of my favorite zombie movies of all time. I feel like that's the case for a lot of people that have watched it and are a fan of the zombie genre. I mean, 28 Days Later is just amazing. It has this incredibly unique feel to it, and I just always want to go back to it. And I'll probably end up talking about that movie, in and of itself at some point, but I decided to watch 28 Weeks Later mainly because I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw it for free. I think it was on Hulu, and I was like, you know what? I don't really remember ever watching this movie all the way through. I had seen bits and pieces of it, cue the weird science music, but I had never watched it and just sat down and watched it all the way through, so I figured, why not? And I'm really glad I did, because this is a great fucking sequel. Now, I won't say it's as good as the first one, because it's not, but it's just a really good sequel, man, like straight up, and I feel like that's kind of in a category of its own, especially when the second movie has a different director. I've always thought about maybe talking about that, how like, when you have a sequel, and it's a different guy, most of the time it's probably not going to be as good as the original, but sometimes they come close or even surpass the original with a different director, and I feel like this one is just a worthy sequel and doesn't necessarily disappoint or like raise the bar on the original movie, which, to be fair, that bar was set pretty high with 28 Days Later. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie, man. As I said, I think it's a worthy sequel, not only because I really think it's well acted. I mean, it's got fucking Hawkeye in it. I mean, that's just a plus. I really like Jeremy Renner. And the kids in this, I don't know why that came out so weird to me, but the kids in this movie I actually think are really good, which you don't always get. Kid actors, I think most people would agree they can be kind of spotty, but you usually tend to forgive them even if they are bad because, oh, they're kids, but the kids in this movie are actually genuinely good, which I think really adds to the movie considering how central they are. I'm always big on a movie giving you like something to remember it by, and I don't necessarily mean like, oh, you need to give me this big ol' action sequence or whatever, but give me like something creative, something that sticks in the brain. 28 Weeks Later has two of those moments for me. The opening scene, which I feel like everybody would agree is literal chef's fucking kiss. I mean, it is amazing. It sets the tone for the entire movie, and I guess that's because the original directors did help with the opening scene or possibly directed it themselves. I'm not sure the exact story behind that, but they were involved in the opening scene and then said, all right, we're fucking out of here. And then the rest of the movie was directed by the new guy, which I think did a really good job, but there is a little bit of a fall off after the opening scene, but it picks back up pretty quick and then just continues that upward climb. Basically to say this movie has good pacing throughout. And the other scene was a scene with the helicopter. I'll just go ahead and leave that one there because I don't want to spoil it. I would definitely recommend this movie to, honestly, just anybody that really likes either horror or thriller or mainly like zombie type shit. It really surprised me and did make me want to watch 28 Days Later again, which, to be honest, that urge really comes back to me anyway, but watching this, really makes it come back. So I'll probably end up, talking about that movie at some point. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure and let me know what you thought, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.